Okay, let's take a walk around this 90 Crown Supercoach II, 8.3 Cummins hot rod with only 99,000 miles on it when I fix it up. And let's see what we got. First off, we got a beautiful bus. You got one dent. You can see it from here. It's the only dent on the bus. There's no real damage on this bus other than that. No rust, no problems. The roof is white and beautiful like new. The rear end is perfect. The tires are all at least 60-70%, which means they'll run for probably another 50,000 miles. Tires are beautiful. Rears and fronts are just beautiful. Body straight. Paint is beautiful. Does have a few scratches. Yeah, but nothing to get excited about. It's a very shiny, pretty bus. Front tires are like new. Glass is all beautiful and it's tinted. Nice dark tinted windows all the way around the sides. Front windshield, of course, is not tinted. The front of the bus has the Crown emblems. There's $300 worth of Crown emblems on this bus. If you don't like them, sell them. There she is, the front. That device up on the top is a student locator. I have not disconnected it because it's a collectible. You might be able to sell it to somebody at least it's an interesting collectible. It comes right off if you want to take it off. It just unscrews and clip the wires. Steps on the bumper so you can wash the windshield. Windshield wipers are air. They work properly. Look at the shine on this bus. Paint on this bus is like new. It's been in garage its entire life. Even the roof is shiny. Roof on most buses, is, even when it's clean, is still flat. This roof is still shiny white. More good tires, more beautiful paint. No dents on this side. Deep tinted windows. Look how far back the front wheels are set. The rear wheels are fairly far back, so it gives you a nice ride. But the front wheels are set back far enough where you have a tight turning radius on this bus like nothing you'll ever see. This bus turns tighter than any bus I ever drove. Fuel goes in the middle of the front. Let's go inside and take a look. By the way, this bus just sat for several days and the air pressure was still up. That's unheard of. Entrance, the door, like everything else on the bus, is immaculate. Seats are beautiful. The upholstery is beautiful. Here's your captain's chair, and it's of course air controlled. There's your air switch down on the side. Here's your dash, and if you look, you'll see oil pressure is really interesting on this bus. There's already a look at that oil pressure. Tachometer works, speedometer works. Pressure gauges were all over 90 when I started up after Saturday. So you've got gas in it. And it runs about 180, 185 degrees. All your headlights and all that over here on the side. Here's your door opener. And it even has a 12-volt outlet for your charger. No pedal on the left, obviously. Brake pedal is air brakes. And they're not the honk type brakes, they're the quiet ones. And of course the throttle. It has a radio, which might work, you never know. And here's the rest of that deal that we saw on the outside for the student watch. Got a cooling fan there, cooling fan there. Here's, we'll photograph that in a minute. Let's look at the condition of the bus. The upholstery on this bus looks like it just came out of the factory. The floor is like immaculate. There's all your service records. It's a one-owner bus. Don't you love it? Pretty big mug. Let's take a walk. Look at the condition of the ceiling. The quality of that paint is so shiny. You don't find 30 or 40-year-old vehicles in this condition. This bus required almost nothing in the way of maintenance and repair to be put out for sale. It's probably one of the finest buses conditions I've ever seen. I was bidding against an employee of the district, and I finally got it. Look at that seating. Just beautiful. It's like a mirror. It's paint, but it looks like a mirror. I don't even see any scratches on the darn thing. I have rarely, if ever, had a bus this clean and this perfect. Not as perfect, but it's the most perfect bus I've ever gotten back in my career doing this. Here's the throne, the Crown throne, where you sit and have fun. Step out of the bus. One more walk around, a little farther away, just for the fun of it. She's gorgeous, just gorgeous. Of course, I love the Super 2. It's the modern body style. It's a Crown in the middle, but the front and rear are more modern. Look at the shine on that thing. Nice when you get one that's that shiny. It's not common. That's the original paint from 1989 when it was built. It's a 90 model, I believe, but it was built in 89. Tires, as I said, are pretty much like new. Lettering has been removed, saves you trouble. Look at that shine. Gotta love this old Crown. Crown is king. Crown's bringing more money, more value than any other bus. There's a reason. Nobody ever built a better bus in the history of buses, except Crown. And that's why we collect Crowns. However, we do like Gilligs too, and we have one 40-foot Gillig Phantom, very collectible bus in its own right. If you still see it on eBay, it's still for sale. We got to thin this down a little bit. You can see we got more buses than we need. We got more buses yet over here. There's another one. So we got buses everywhere. So we definitely have more buses than we need. There's another one for you. Number 15. And there's our parts bus. So. Anyway, this bus needs a new home, and it'll make you happy, trouble-free, beautiful rider for a very long time. Now we're going to do some photographs of the storage area and show you how much room the thing's got.